In the case you're not from England, I live on Western-super-Mare Seaside, Western-super-Mare Seaside in southwest UK, and it's near. So I have 5 kids with my wife. Storing for, I think I've had it about 2 years now. So there she is. She is the same age as me. The reason I bought her was because she was 1967. But I have had to do some work to her. Let's have a look inside. She's, believe it or not, because of all the work she's had done to her, she is pretty rust-free. We do go on day trips. We do camp in her. And she does have a bed. Let me take you inside. So, she's a beauty, and she's had all the seats have done, and the central section there drops down and turns into a bed. And there's cookers in the cupboards. And I just love her. She's got that lovely classic car smell that you get from classic cars. And so I've been rebuilding the engine for it took me about 3 weeks to rebuild the engine, which is why I stopped making some of my videos. The reason I've started doing more lives is because I was making, this is the engine that I've rebuilt, and I was doing more lives because whilst I was building this engine, I wasn't able to do all the editing. So because I couldn't edit my videos, I had decided that I was going to do more lives because they're a bit simpler, because I can just sit there, pick a topic, and but the weird twist is that because I started doing more lives, I noticed, let me just open her up for you, because I was doing more lives, I did notice that everyone was enjoying the lives, and I could pick different topics. And obviously the topic where we're searching for the truth to defend Elvis, well, that topic has just grown and grown, much bigger than I was ever expecting. So we sit inside. So if any of you are listening, guys, let me know where you're from. So I'm sat in the back. This drops down, and this central section here becomes a bed, and it's actually big enough for my wife and my 5 kids. And we've got an area here at the back where we keep all the chairs. I'll just turn the camera around. So that's from the front. You can tell that I'm really proud of her. I've done a lot of mechanics. I've completely gone through all the brakes on each wheel. I've gone through the suspension. I've done some welding. I've done some body work and spraying. And she's pretty much ready to go, guys. I drive her most days, almost every day. I take her shopping, I do the school runs, we go on the beach. So in a minute, we are going to go to the beach and spend the day climbing rocks, finding shells on the seaside near where I live. And I spent my whole life, guys, working on Western Seaside, running fish and chip shops, restaurants, bars, nightclubs. I'm not sure if many of you know this, but in my nightclubs, there's Yasmin. Where are we going, Yasmin?
We're going to the rock beach.
Yes, we're going to the rock beach. And I spent 26 years of my life running my businesses being a DJ. So I was a DJ for 26 years, and I was one of the only DJs in my town that would play music from the 40s and 50s and 60s and 70s and 80s and 90s. So Elvis was very much a big part of my DJing. And let me just show you my taking care of business signs on the camper. So here we are, look, TCB. Look, Yasmin's going to show you the other two. Yasmin.
Look, home is where you
Yeah,
park
home
it.
is where you park it. But look here, guys. Taking care of business. What does the TCB stand for, Yasmin?
No idea.
Taking care of business. Look, there's another one this side. Taking
care
care of
of
business.
It
So
should be an O there.
I get a lot of happiness from the camper van. Let's open the back up. And I have restored quite a few. I've restored a lot of Volkswagen Beetles. I've showed them the engine, Yasmin. I've restored a lot of Volkswagen Beetles. My father was a mechanic in Cyprus. So I've always been into fixing cars, and I fix modern cars as well. It's just something I love doing.
I know how to do a car.
Go on then, show us your cartwheel. Oh yes, do another cartwheel. But be careful, I don't want you hurting yourself.
I won't.
She's all dressed up, ready to go to the beach. And tell them what you do. What
do
clubs you do.
gymnastics,
Yeah.
trampolining, and dance and ballet, and that's it, I think.
Yes. And do you
And
love
swimming.
and swimming? And which is your favourite?
Dancing.
Dance. She's a very good dancer, Yasmin. And how old are you?
7.
7. Is Daddy an Elvis fan?
Yeah.
Too right, I'm an Elvis fan. So, anyway, so back just quickly, just mentioning the up and coming videos. I'm going to read another chapter of Elvis and Me. I'm going to read another chapter of Child Bride. I think I'm on chapter 4 of Elvis and Me. Yes, and I'm on chapter 4 of Priscilla and Me, and on Child Bride I'm going to do chapter 2, and I'm hoping that reading these books is going to improve my reading, because I'm not very good at reading. I almost never read, so I'm doing my best and I'm quite enjoying it. I actually found Child Bride, the first chapter, quite interesting because it spoke about Priscilla Bulow's father, Jimmy Wagner. It spoke about Priscilla Bulow's mother, Anna, and how she met Jimmy Wagner. Obviously, if you know the story, that he died in a plane crash. So I just found that quite interesting, that she was a bit of a... Priscilla's mother was actually quite a glamorous young lady and wanted to be famous. And I think she did actually do some yeah. So it's interesting just seeing the history of Priscilla that eventually leads her to meeting Elvis. So I'm very interested to go through this book, Child Bride. And the other thing I've been doing a lot of just recently is going through all the comments. We've had a lot of comments coming in, with hundreds of comments, very detailed, complex comments, guys. I really appreciate it. And I'm going through them, and I've already had quite a few more in the last few hours. And when I get home, I think I'm going to go through these comments again and start reading these books. So anyway, I just wanted to introduce you to my other hobby quickly, just so you know my world, my life. And thought some of you might actually find it quite interesting. Yasmin, what is my camper van's name?
Lenny.
Lenny is the name. If you look at the number plate, you can see why it's called Lenny, because it's got the LNE in the number plate. And I've got a lot of tools here, but it's all just junk. It's all old bits of engines and tools and MIG welding and compressor, and it's a mess. My wife will not be happy how messy this room is. But I actually know exactly where everything is.
We used to have another VW, but then we sold it.
Yeah,
It's called Jessie.
Yeah, we had a Type 2 bay window one, and we've had 3 Beetles. We've had a white Beetle, a red Beetle,
And a black Beetle.
and the black Beetle was a Herbie. It was a black Herbie. So
We sold them all.
yeah, they've all gone now. I'm just gonna have this one now.
Whatever.
Anyway, guys, I hope you're enjoying my my live feeds, because the live feeds have sort of taken over from the main videos now, because they do take quite a lot of research I find that every topic I pick, I need a few hours at least per topic to research, just so that I don't look silly when you're asking me these questions. I want to know what I'm talking about.
Daddy,
Yes, beautiful.
Did you know that when I'm older, the camper is going to be me and Tino's camper?
Yeah, when I drop dead, they're getting my campers. Is that right? Do you want me to drop dead?
No.
So it's funny how kids talk about what they're going to get when you die. What do you think, guys? So anyway, obviously a lot of you out there have kids and grandkids and uncles and aunties and all the rest of it. So I do really class you guys as family now because I'm speaking to you every day. So I want to bring you guys into my world. This is my world, and I'm inviting you guys on my channel to become part of my world and to enter my house.
And be a friend.
Should we show them my house? Come on. I want you to know you're welcome to come into my house every day through the camera. So we'll show you the lounge. This is the lounge.
It's a new sofa.
We got a new sofa.
But no shoes on it.
And obviously we just sit here relaxing. But obviously you know, let's keep going through. You know that the room where we do the videos is this room. So we do use this more like a lounge, and the PC is at the end there. Oh, Yasmin's got her sweeties.
I'm gonna ask Mummy.
So the PC is at the end here where I do my videos. But I have decided that I think I need an Elvis room. I do need an Elvis room to try and stop all the noise in the background with the kids. And this is our garden, just a small little garden at the back of the house. And we sort of live in a little tucked away area. And then I've got a room over here because I run and I weight lift. So this is where I do my weights, just in here. There's some more weights here. And this is where I restore cars. So if I buy a car to be restored, I've concreted the floor. So we'll bring the car in here, and each restoration usually takes about 6 months. But at the moment, we're not doing any restorations because I'm concentrating on the Elvis channel. And you guys know that I run a diet channel called Elvis Presley Daily Planet. No, sorry, what am I talking about? It's called Carnival Flexing Diet. Carnival Flexing Diet at Louis World. Carnival Flexing Diet, Louis World. So if you want to lose weight and restore your health, because my diet doesn't just make you lose weight, it makes you restore your health. Check out my Carnival Diet Flexing channel, and you'll be surprised how good it is for you. So I think that's it, right? You get an idea of my world in southwest UK, where I live, and welcome to my world, guys. So we're off out now. We're going to go to the seaside, get some ice creams, and thanks a lot. Hi, Deborah. I'm going to have to go, but thanks for your comment. That's so kind of you to say. And I'll be back later, and we're going to do some lives later. We'll do them together, and we are going to help Elvis together. And I really enjoy it, and I love your company. Thanks, guys.